You've all heard of Iman Gadzhi and you've seen his videos all over YouTube. At the end of each YouTube video that he makes, he tries to sell you on his course. And his most recent one is called Digital Launchpad. He created this course as a cheaper alternative to his other $1,000 courses. It costs $100 a month or $1,200 a year, and it's a subscription-based platform. And apparently you get access to everything that he's ever created when you buy the Digital Launchpad. This includes Agency Navigator, the Educate platform, and even Iman Gadzhi's private Discord community. So for this video, I bought access to the course and I'm gonna show you everything that you get access to. I just paid the $1,200 for a year, and let's take a look at what happened. Let's go. This is basically the main dashboard for Iman Gadzhi's Educate platform, and this button right here takes me straight to Iman Gadzhi's private Discord community called Digital Launchpad, which was also included with my yearly subscription. And it's just a great place where you can network and talk to people that also want to make money. But anyways, let's go back to Educate and go over to programs. And here we can see all the courses we get access to with our Digital Launchpad subscription, like Digital Launchpad, The Winning Store, Digital Dawn, Pen to Profit, and Six Figure Sales Rep, which I'm gonna get into in a second. And you also have a monk mode section where you'd be forced to do 30 minutes of exercise, 10 minutes of meditation, and you can't have any alcohol or weed. The only thing that confused me a little was that the rest of the content was locked, and I think you unlock it by spending more time in his course. This way he gets you to keep paying him every month, which increases his monthly recurring revenue. Now let's get into the programs that I unlocked by joining Iman Gadzhi's Digital Launchpad. The first course on Educate is the Digital Launchpad itself, so let's talk about it. I'll just click on the first program here and it says join Iman Gadzhi on a journey of transformation as he equips you with the tools needed to declutter your life, reset, and achieve newfound fulfillment. This already is starting to sound like it's gonna be another course that just talks about mindset, but who knows, maybe it's too early to judge. There's only one phase in this course, so it looks like it's brand new, and if we click on it, you can see that there's about 3 videos which I have to go through, so I'll go ahead and do that and I'll tell you what it's all about. I just finished watching the 3 videos, which means I officially completed the Digital Launchpad module. It took a long time because they're about 2 hours in total length, but they were honestly very valuable. In the first video, Iman Gadzhi talks about some things that are keeping you stuck at the bottom. Then he walks you through an exercise that you should do every day to achieve success. And finally, he discusses a few business models that you should avoid, as well as how to pick the best career path for you. In the second video, Iman Gadzhi just goes deep into monk mode. He shows you what his day looks like when he follows this protocol. And finally, the third video is all about making your first $1,000 online. He talks about 3 paths to take in order to achieve that, which you can pick and choose from based on what works best for your specific personality type. Overall, I'm not sure how to feel about this course so far. Realistically speaking, I think most of this information is on his YouTube channel anyways, so what's the point of paying for it?
I don't know.
This is the second course on the Educate platform, and it's called The Winning Store, which was actually created by Jordan Welch. This guy is a great YouTuber in the e-commerce dropshipping niche, and I've watched so many of his videos before, so I kind of have a good feeling about this course. Let's get into it. Let's go. By the looks of the program, it's obvious that it's a complete step-by-step course where Jordan takes you through finding a winning product, establishing your brand, and creating a website, running ads and sales strategies, as well as an exit plan to selling your business. The first video in the program is basically a collaboration between Iman Gadzhi and Jordan Welch. It's a podcast style video and it's really good and informative. They just go into what this course is about and how to utilize it the best way possible. After actually going through it, I can tell you that it's surprisingly really helpful. These are all of the modules within the Winning Store course, and for most of them he doesn't waste any time and he gets straight into the things that you're actually wanting to know. Like for example, if we click over to the store creation blueprint, just look at how many videos there are, and they're all basically him building a successful store from scratch and showing you exactly how to do the same thing. The rest of the modules are also very good, and my favorite part about them is that they're not just valuable but also entertaining to watch, and he makes it feel like time passes by really quickly. Overall, as for the Winning Store course, I highly recommend going into it, especially if you're into e-commerce. Now let's get into the third course, which is called Digital Dawn. This is a course led by a guy called Mike Thurston. I personally haven't heard of him before, but apparently he's really big on social media, travel secrets, and personal branding tactics. Similar to the Digital Launchpad course, this one also has only one phase, and there's about 8 videos in here, averaging about 20 minutes long each, so it's kind of like a YouTube video series. These videos just go into how to build a personal brand, networking, and basically he teaches you how to perform at your highest level. And one thing that that really blew my mind is how insane the production quality of these videos is. Like, let me play one of them just so you can take a look. And do you notice how amazing and high quality it is? It feels like I'm watching a movie. I just got done watching all the videos in the Digital Dawn course. The videos themselves are really good and they're very high quality, but I just feel like they're not long enough. For example, in the video about building your personal brand, there's no actual step-by-step path for you to follow. Whereas there's probably videos on YouTube that cover all of that information for free. However, in their defense, these courses look fairly new, and maybe they'll be updated in the future and made to be better. I believe the Digital Dawn course can actually be pretty good for someone who's a complete beginner. Maybe it just doesn't feel that new to me because I already know most of the stuff that he's talking about. Course number 4 inside Iman Gadzhi's Digital Launchpad is Pen to Profit. Simply, this is a course on making money with copywriting. This guy says he will teach you how to literally print money through the art of writing texts that make people take action. So you will basically get paid for every single email that you write and for every single text that you send. This course looks detailed, similar to The Winning Store by Jordan Welch, as it has like 7 phases all dedicated to helping you make money with copywriting, and one of their goals is to teach you how to leverage artificial intelligence to make you even more money with copywriting. So I'll watch all of these videos in this course and I'll tell you everything I learned. Unfortunately, this turned out to be another course that you can easily find online for free. But I don't mean the course itself, I mean the information in general. It's just all things that I've already heard many YouTubers talk about and discuss before. They teach you the basics of understanding copywriting, like that you need to do research on the service or brand that you're going to be promoting, and they also teach you how to write emails for Facebook and TikTok ads, as well as how to build landing pages and how to master persuasion. But really, you can just do a quick search on YouTube for free and you'll find thousands of videos on each of these topics. Don't get me wrong, this course will probably save you a lot of time and effort. The reason I say that is because everything is organized and in one place, unlike YouTube, but only join if you have extra money laying around that you don't mind losing. And also only if you're a complete beginner, because other than that, it's just very basic. The 5th and final course that you get access to with Digital Launchpad is called the 6-Figure Sales Rep. This is a course on sales and it teaches you how to become a high-ticket closer, which just means that you'll be learning how to sell expensive products to people with money. So the first module is called the Sales Ecosystem, and it goes into the benefits and drawbacks of selling your way to financial freedom. And I also got a pretty clear understanding of how salary, commission, and bonuses shape a salesperson's income potential. And yeah, the first module is kind of like an introduction. The next module is called the $1 Million Process. It's packed with information and he goes over sales calls and strategies for pitching your potential clients. The third module is called Overcoming Resistance, where he teaches you how to develop your ability to spot and differentiate objections from complaints. And he basically reveals the differences between them so that you can effectively address objections in sales interactions and hopefully win the client over. The fourth and final module in the 6-Figure Sales Rep is Advanced Concepts, where he goes over how you actually say things in sales, and you will unlock effective communication strategies for successful sales outcomes. Pretty good course in my opinion, but I just don't think sales is really my thing. Although I did learn a few things, and having an extra skill is never a bad idea. Speaking of learning extra skills, I'm sure you've all heard of Andrew Tate's The Real World. If you haven't, it's a $50 per month platform where Andrew Tate teaches you how to make money online.
Breathe air. You don't need a vape.
It's kind of similar to Iman Gadzhi's Educate, but in my opinion, it's much better. You just get so much more value for the money you're paying. The thing about The Real World is that it offers so many more different courses. Some examples are affiliate marketing, content creation, and e-commerce. Not only does The Real World have more courses, but I think it's a much better option for you as a beginner, because it's also a much larger community. Like, I think they've got over 200,000 people in there. I'm currently enrolled in both Andrew Tate's The Real World and Iman Gadzhi's Educate. And I have to say, it's really a no-brainer to choose to join Andrew Tate's The Real World instead of Iman Gadzhi's Educate. But if you have extra money laying around, feel free to join both of them and decide for yourself which one you want to stay in for the long term. And just a side note, I'll be leaving the official links to join these platforms in the description of this video, so make sure you check them out. I wouldn't recommend trying to find them on Google yourself because there's so many scams and fake websites out there. Now look, if both of these options are either too expensive or too complicated for you, I have another solution. There's a platform called The Inner Circle, which I actually helped create. Similar to Educate and The Real World, it's also all about making money and improving your life. But there are some reasons why The Inner Circle would probably be a better platform for you to join. First of all, it only costs $25 a month to get full access and you will unlock everything unlike Educate. Second, there's over 12 courses on making money and they're not your average type of businesses that you see everywhere. And thirdly, you'll find everything important that you need for online success, and the focus isn't solely on making money. There's a section dedicated to fitness and diet because I believe your physical health is just as important as your financial wealth. So again, I'll be leaving links to all of these platforms platforms in the description, including the inner circle, and the final decision is yours. And if you like this video, make sure you watch the next one that should have popped up somewhere on your screen, where I review Andrew Tate's The Real World.